This is not a stage. It's a portal, a breach in the fabric of sense and self, a place built not from fact but from longing. You didn't buy a ticket, you answered a question you didn't know you were asking. What if the version of them that lives in your fantasy remembers you better than you remember yourself? Welcome to stage 1, penetration. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Welcome to stage 1, memory. They call him the Velvet Phantom, not because he's dead, but because he moves like something memory made up. Silken, soundless, somewhere between sorrow and seduction. He appears when the music starts, never when it's convenient. Only when the light shifts just right. Just enough to reflect your face in someone else's past. Seonghwa lives in mirrors. Not just the ones you hang on your wall, but the ones you forget exist. Puddles, glass cases, the eyes of someone who once loved you. He was once a performer, maybe a prince, maybe a lover. The stories never agree. All that remains is the echo of his waltz. Precise, aching, penetrating. Whoops. Precise, aching, unfinished. They say he dances alone, not because he wants to, but because he can't remember the one he lost. But here's the truth they never tell you. Seonghwa remembers everything. Every look, every heartbeat, every snail trail. Why did I write that in there? Oh, back on script. Every touch that never happened. And when he chooses you, it's not because you're special. It's because you remind him of something he cannot name. If you step onto his stage, you don't just watch the performer. You become the missing part of it. The ghost, the muse, the memory he's been waiting to mourn. But be warned, mirrors reflect, and sometimes they trap. These are just my opinions on how these guys will be on tour, and that was Seonghwa. That was Seonghwa. He is the Velvet Phantom. Now we're gonna get into Hongjoong. Babe, I like bro character. Alright, so let's go into the transition. Memories can be mourned, but obsessions they build. Stage 2, obsession. If you wander too far into this dream, you'll hear a scratching. It's not a rat, it's Junrami. I'm just joking. Not a ghost, it's a pen. Drawing, rewriting, refusing to rest. Hongjoong is the cursed architect, and his curse is memory with blueprints. He builds cathedrals from forgotten songs, cities from regrets, bridges between what happened and what should have happened. Maps line his walls, all leading to places that don't exist anymore. Or maybe never did, doesn't matter. He's determined to rebuild them anyway. He doesn't just remember you. He remembers versions of you. All the paths you didn't take. All the things you never said. The version of you that said yes instead of no. The one who stayed instead of ran. And he's building that world, brick by cursed brick. With keys that only turn for the dead. With whispers and walls that answer when no one calls. Don't ask him if it's real. He'll hand you a sketch of your heart. Redesigned, redrawn, reconstructed. Perfect, fragile, obsessed. Like how good. The question is, will you live in the version of the world he's making? Or will you crumble inside it? Or do you want him to crumble inside you? I don't know, choices are choices. 2 doors have opened. Memory, obsession, velvet and ash, mirrors and maps. 6 more remain, 6 more ways the fantasy unfolds. But remember this, every stage has a price. Every dream wants something back. What will yours demand? Stage 3 is coming. That sounded so filthy. Stage 3 and 4 is and Yeosang, and I cannot wait for you to hear what my thoughts are about that. If you think Seonghwa is the Velvet Phantom, if you think that works well for the In Your Fantasy tour, and you think Hongjoong is definitely the cursed architect, drop it down below. Or do you have some other tropes you think the guys could possibly follow for the tour? Right now, I am just creating a bunch of conspiracy theories around the tour, because they're giving us nothing, babe. They're giving us nothing. If you want to join more fun behind the scenes where it's totally uncensored, you can join the Discord and or the Patreon linked down below. It's time for me to go roll in some grass. All right, I'll see you later.